I'm growing, I'm consistent, I'm unique. Cool. Consistency is something we're going to talk about today. I love those, Andrea. I am enough is always my favorite because we do too much comparing. And one of the things that I was like, as I was looking up stuff for today on like what I wanted to talk about, I kept coming back to like mindset. And I mean, it's not like my jive. I'm not going to say I'm good at mindset. And I know it's not everyone is like that, but I'm very self-motivated. I tend to like, especially because I'm results driven. I know if I can do something and work really hard at it. Yeah, he went out. My dog. It's okay. Good morning. I know that in my mindset, like obviously I have to keep myself going. I'm going to change my name. So weird when I see myself, it says Jess. I have to keep my mindset going, but I fill my cup with things like this Zoom, with things like tonight's Zoom. So I just want to preface this whole thing by saying that get every person you can on tonight's team huddle, not just because it's Dana Chuba, she's incredible. And I know she's going to give great information, but because it's so important for people to see the team aspect that we have here, to get in the right mindset around people. Like Mama Val and I were just talking on her way to work, and she was like, I haven't been able to get on the morning Zooms. And it's just like, I feel like I'm lost. So your team is going to feel so much better about where they are. And then they're also, you know, I don't know the new saying Jess has, treat your business like a business. The other way though, I mean, I just agree with like, if you're really dedicated and consistent and you want more out of this, you have to show up, not for anybody else, but yourself, because your business is going to have a hard time growing if you're not filling your mindset with positive things, with just like-minded energy. Like, I don't know about you guys, but especially because I work from home, a lot of the time I rely on this team to keep me energized, to keep me focused, to keep me motivated. So that's why I love showing up to these. So set your alarms right now for 7 o'clock tonight. I'm just going to beat a dead horse. Try to have your camera on. Like, it's so much easier for the person that's talking to see you. So if you can have your camera on tonight, be super laser focused. It's 30 minutes. Okay. Like, she might go over a little bit, but take every ounce of information that you're getting, because it's literally someone who's sharing information with us for free. She gains nothing by helping us. So it's really important. And what I would do, just to be serious, like if you're serious about your time, and I'm serious about my time in this business because I have a family, I have a small child who takes up a lot of time right now. So I have to get very intentional about my time. I don't mess with people on my team if they need stuff every 15 minutes, but they're not plugging into everything. I direct them right back to, there's the Team Hustle page, there's the chat, there's all of this training that like when you step in and say, I'm going to watch that training, right? And it reminds me of this episode of Jessie Lee Ward I listened to. I know everybody has their own ways of doing this, but it really resonated with me. And someone asked her, how much time do you give onboarding a new promoter? Like, because, you know, for us, we have the first 14 days, right? And I think it's important for a lot of us. I always tell people when they sign up with me for their VIP that I'm moving in. Like, I get a sleeping bag, I'm moving in with you. I make sure that's what they want first, obviously. But if they're ready to go after the bonus, like, I'm moving in. You're going to hear from me multiple times a day. She was talking about on this Zoom when the girl asked her, like, how much time do you give to someone? Do you want me to move in with you, Shar? I can. Okay. I saw your little hand go. I was like, I'll move in. So she talks about, like, in the first 48 hours, she kind of bases what kind of promoter this person's going to be. So like for us, we have Susie Bot. We have the upper hand on so many things. We have a literal bot that if someone is working another job or is a busy mama, we can just send them the bot, and it's going to send them posts to make, reach out ideas on how to grow your business. Like, it's so, you don't have to do anything. So if somebody can't plug into that in the first 24 hours, like, so that's kind of how I go, is like, if I see them and they're plugged into the bot and I see that first like initial post, I'm like, okay, they want this. They're actually like invested into doing this. So yeah, that was thanks for coming to my TED Talk this morning. I felt passionate about that. Because I think too, as your team starts to grow, you get so many people that are like, can I have 5 minutes of your time? And it's like, when was the last time you got in with all of this? Because most of the time we answer any question you have, or whatever you need, we're doing it right here as a full team. We just show up for 30 minutes for each other. And also, like, remember, grab a picture. Whoever grabs a picture every day too, Monday and Wednesdays, even if you're on the Tuesday and Thursdays, can you drop them in the chat so that everyone can use it? Because like, I know sometimes when I'm talking, I forget to grab a picture, but it's so important that we share, like, and it's simple. You could use a picture every Monday. First of all, it's a piece of content. Easy peasy for your stories, for even if you wanted to make a post on your page, you can do something very simple as, every Monday, every Wednesday, we meet, we're a team, you're not alone, that kind of stuff. We give you the scripts, we give you the Susie bot, all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Rebecca. That way people can use it and share it. And especially if someone's new on the team, maybe they're not really like, 24 hours in, okay? You send them that picture, they can say like, I'm 24 hours in and I'm on my first business meeting. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's all content for your social media that it makes it super easy for you to be consistent. And so one of the things I wanted to talk about today too was something I use like for batch content. And I definitely have to get better. I know a lot of people here organize their photos. Every time I go to do it, I'm just like, I know this is going to take so long and I don't want to do it, but I know that it's really good. So what I did was I just started a small folder it says Thrive on it. And it's certain things like, for example, I have like 6 boomerangs of me pointing at stuff, right? On the days that I feel like I look lovely today, I like the way I look, or I'm going to take a bunch of pictures, or I'm like doing content for reels, I'll do a couple boomerangs. That way I have them saved and stored for things like yesterday. My little social media heart like blew up yesterday when I saw all these people making payday posts in their stories, like pointing to their thing. And they had the little Payoneer thing up there. It's so easy to do, right? But sometimes we just forget to do it. Sometimes it's like 8 o'clock. That's honestly how it was for me. I had a lot of stuff going on yesterday and I was like, holy crap, I need to get up my payday thing. So I just grabbed an old boomerang from my Thrive file. So what I do, and you can do this however you want, but when I bring up my Instagram, I like my certain filter, which anyone who uses light mood, I know Nicole Brown was using it for a while, they took it away. I'm very upset about that. I have to find another filter, but they did that before and then they brought it back. So if you fall in love with a filter and it disappears, hopefully they bring it back for you. So what I do though is I take the picture and then I save the picture before I add anything to the picture. So it's just maybe, I usually do a boomerang just because those are more fun. I like the whole like pointing thing, but even if you take a picture and you save it, right, of you like holding something. I know a lot of us at the mastermind, remember we did the one where we were like holding in front of us. You can save and reuse that picture a million times if you want to, for things like payday. And payday is super simple. I just go into my email that the pay comes into, screenshot it, and then add it as a little photo on my Instagram. And I just put something like every single Tuesday, 1 p.m. we get paid. I thought that was my house. I was like, what was that? So you can use it for payday. You can use it for free credit day. So I think too, like every Tuesday on the 2nd of the month, go in, screenshot your credit amount. I like to screenshot like me and Haas, and that way I can say like, we have this much credits towards whatever. Maybe you're just saying I get my product for free, because there are a lot of people in this industry that do not get product for free, especially not at our rate. So you could say something like that, like I get my product for free, or maybe it's I got this much in credits. I want to help 10 people with free shipping. That's something you can use on the 2nd. Then the payday is something you can use every single Tuesday. So those are just ideas of things that I use with my backup boomerangs or my backup pictures. And then I store them in a separate folder so that if I'm in a rush, or if I'm in that, holy crap, this was a really busy day, try Healthy Glow. All right, I'm writing that down. I can go and pull that up and not have to worry about it and be like, okay, boom, the content's in there. And you could put anything in there. The other thing I was going to talk about too was putting, because this is how I first got so much traction about Klarna, is I posted in my stories just a small, simple boomerang of me pointing. I love you. Have a great day. Sorry, it's snowing. Have a great day. So then I would point down to the bottom. You can now get Klarna, or you can now get Thrive through Klarna. I don't know if is it Sezzle the one that doesn't work, but either way, I just stuck with Klarna. Sezzle's the one that doesn't work. Okay, stop saying Sezzle then, Sydney. Edit that reel, or boomerang. But you could say something like, you can break up your Thrive into 4 payments. Ask me how. And so what I do too, even when I do those ones, like the one about Klarna, as soon as I write it out, I just saved it. And then once a week, I upload that to my story. I actually need to change it because when I had blonde hair in the front now, probably trips people out, but that's a good marketing tool. Maybe it's from a while ago and someone will be like, well, your hair's not like that anymore. But you can save simple things like that. So especially too on days where you're super busy and you need to put something up. I put that Klarna one up. I'm going to get really good at it. I try to put it up once a week, but I want to get better at putting it up like once a day. Because you have to remember, just like all of us, like yesterday, I was barely on social media because I was driving a lot, had a lot of stuff going on. So I was barely on social media. So if I was someone you were trying to introduce your product and opportunity to, and you were on all day yesterday because you had the day off, but I had all this stuff going on, we missed each other. So it's very simple to just do stuff like that where you intentionally save. I mean, again, treat it like it was your baby business. It is. Like you can put every single day, and that's what I'm going to start doing. I put like a little do this daily. It's going to go on my DMOs, is making something in my stories about Klarna or about how people can break up the payment to get started. Now, I go through like the people when I'm talking to about this, a lot of the times, some people just have a question on how it breaks down or what's the first upfront payment that they're going to have after that. Really, most of the time too, for me, it's an icebreaker, but a lot of us are looking for conversations. So if you can start a conversation, then you can deal with the objection when you get there. I feel like I get stale. Okay. I totally understand that too, because some days, like you ever post a bunch of stories, like the day that you're just out and you're remembering and you've got like 15 up, and then the next day you have one. Oh, Klarna's not available in Canada. That makes me sad, Kels. Maybe we should find something available in Canada. I'm going to look it up. I'm the queen of GOOGLE. I love Google. It helps me do everything. I have a degree in it. So you think about too, like, and this is why it's a good topic that you brought up, Kristen, about getting stale in your stories. If you're spending, let's say in the last 6 months, you've been posting consistently in your stories, but you've gotten no one asking any questions about your stories, no one engaging, like other than us here, or your mom, or like me, my grandma, right? If you've got no one engaging in what you have, then you got to flip the script a little bit. First things I'll tell you is start using a poll. Use the poll every day. It's very simple. I think so much we overcomplicate things in our mind because we think it's not that big of a deal. Make your bed, take a picture, say, do you make your bed in the morning? Yes or no? When you're doing your shake, right? Make up your mix and put vanilla or chocolate. Like, which do you prefer? They don't have to, like, it's just the fact that they're answering something really quick. They're engaging with you. They're ice breaking, so that also every time someone does something inside your poll in your stories, it goes directly to your personal message with them. So it's like literally you can sit there and have 50 people answer a poll. You've got 50 conversations started. Of course, after that, it's your job to take it from, I really like vanilla. Oh, cool. And you could take it from there with something simple as, I really like vanilla too. What I've been using a lot lately when I talk to people about our mix is I tell them about how I went dairy free. So it's just a really good conversation starter. That being said, I wanted to talk about something that if maybe your page is feeling stale or you're feeling stale, one of the things that I'm going to do that really is going to, I'm confident it's going to help my social media and just myself too, is really posting about this E60 challenge that's going on inside the customer page. Not only just the customer page, because obviously there's a lot going on in there that they can be involved in, but someone in 60 days of using our product. And I don't know if you guys saw, I don't know where it is, so someone drop it if you have it already. I saw it on Jamie Lindbergh's story though, but either, it's a made up version of the E60 challenge that you can post every day on your stories, like 75 hard. And it's got like the water, the Thrive, the books, like a weight or something, so that someone could, go through and do it for 60 days. What kind of results do you think someone's going to see from Thrive in 60 days? I'm personally going to do it. So I will show you, because your girl gained too much weight over vacation. So it is my goal. And what I'm going to do is update every single week with pictures. And every single time I'm going to, just like link in the bio, right? I'm going to go at the bottom of my thing if you want to be a part of this or start your own 60-day challenge, shoot me a message and I'll get you into my customer page. Like, I feel like we're on that second wind of customer page going crazy again, like we did with the steps challenge, because we have the opportunity to get all these people in the customer page from social media. Like, I'm going to go to groups. I don't know if you guys remember when we did the step challenge, we went inside groups. It was something I encouraged to do. I probably got like 100 people inside the Happy, Healthy, Thriving page. And I'd say at least 10 of them became customers and still are, because I posted about a step challenge inside a keto group. So you could post something inside of there, like, I'm about to do a 60-day challenge similar to 75 hard, or however you want to word it, right? If you want to be a part of it, let me know. I know a lot of them, people will say like, okay, I got in trouble for this one. Take your chances, okay? Like, just take your chances with it. Inaction is not helping you get any further. You might as well take the action. And if someone says, boo-boo, you can't make that post, whatever, go on to the next group. Maybe you can make a post in the next group, especially like the mom groups. How many, you can make a simple post, like how many moms don't spend enough time on self-care or taking care of themselves or really want to change before summer comes up. I'm starting a 60-day challenge. Here's what I'm doing. And then you can get them in the customer page. And what we're working on doing is transitioning a lot of the stuff that we used to use about the business opportunity into the customer page. So if you have someone sitting in that spot, they're constantly being dripped on with all types of stuff. Like, I was just telling Mama Val and I were talking the other day, I was like, because I'm really taking E60 seriously, and I want to see some serious results, I'm going to eat as healthy as possible, like clean eating 6 days a week. And what I want to do is post, because inside the customer page, we have a whole guide for healthy eating. So how easy that we could go into a group and say, you know what, we're doing a 60-day clean. I'm doing a 60-day clean eating challenge. If you want recipes, just join the group and we can get them inside the group. Then they can start being tagged in recipes, but then they'll also see someone like get tagged in how to thrive for free. Oh, you can get Thrive for free. Let me watch that quick video really quick. That's what the whole point of the customer page is to be able to drip on people through your social media. My biggest tip when you're really going to utilize this E60, and I'm just going to be honest with you, because I felt very vulnerable doing this. I've never had like the best transformation when it came to Thrive. Like, I lost a lot of weight after Zane, but most people, gain a lot after a baby and they lose a lot. So I didn't really feel like that was a really good story for me. But at the same time, everybody's going to have these different aspects of why, right? I eat healthier because it just makes me feel better. I do want to lose weight right now, but even when I don't, if I cut out, this food, for example, I cut out dairy and my face cleared up. So your story is going to resonate with someone. You just have to be out there sharing it. My biggest tip is to get inside of groups, find a way to get creative. And remember, thank you, Shar. Remember, that's something you can post in your stories every single day for the next 60 days. Hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable, and you'll also be consistent. People will see you doing something. Again, that's what I thought of too. Like, I can't promote to my customers 60-day challenge if I haven't tried it. It's just like when we tried the detox, right? Oh yeah, that was horrible the second time for me. But the detox, I had to try it and do it in order to say to my customers, like, yeah, try it, do it. I got great results from it. I honestly did. I would like to do it again, but I'm just so scared. I love my Thrive. So 60-day challenge, you can post this every single day in there, and you can get really creative, like going into groups. And remember too, like, if something works really well inside a group for you, screenshot it, put it in the Hustle and Grow page and be like, hey, this worked really well. Most of us are in all different groups. Most of us are talking to different people. You can go in, and this is my thing. What I'm going to do today is just talk about like clean eating. I want to get some clean eating in before the summer. I gave up dairy. I saw a lot of results. If you want recipes, I'm going to add them. I can add you to this page, right? And that's why I want to start growing the recipes in Happy, Healthy, Thriving. You could say, if you want to have a 60-day challenge, like, because what if somebody inside one of these groups is getting ready to change their life, maybe start exercising, they haven't ever, and you say, hey, we're doing a 60-day challenge and you can win a bunch of prizes. Let me get you inside my group. And they're like, oh yeah, why not? Add them in. What also happens too, what I do when I am adding these people into, like, from a group, let's say like a boy mom group, into our Happy, Healthy, Thriving group, I always add them to my page first. For me, it's like, you have to add me to Facebook or you're not getting in the group. Because my Facebook is public too, unless we're friends, they can still see all my stuff. So like a lot of you. So I like to add them to my page also so that they can see what I'm doing every single day, whether it's going live. I'm constantly putting my Thrive in my stories. So every single day they can see a little bit about what it is. That's why I encourage you guys so much too, to show your face at least once a day in your stories. If you can't all the time, I get it. Put a picture up. But if someone's new is coming to your page, they're brand new, they don't know anything about you, and they see like your cats, I don't know why I said your cat, but your cat sitting with like a pouch of Thrive, says nothing about you as a human. They're gonna be like, well, who is this person? And that's okay. Like, I'm not saying if you have that up right now, like go delete it. It's okay. But encourage yourself to go, you know what? I had to show my face today because I added like 10 new friends. That way they can kind of like get a gist and see me and know it's me. Because I know for a while we were having really weird guys add us all. Now I'm having really weird girls add me. So you never know when someone, and for me too, I'm very intentional about my business. I don't want to be in business with people that are not on social media at all. I just don't. I'm being selective about the people that I want to work with. I want to work with people who are really, really excited and even open. Like, so one of my most recent promoters, she's like, I'm not the best on social media, Sid, but I'm willing to learn. Like, I'll do it. She went live in 2 days, her first 2 days. So I was like, done. You have all my attention. I'm happy. That type of stuff tells me like you're coachable, you want to learn, because we all started somewhere too. And we all started imperfectly. We all started, I don't know anyone that's had someone join them because they had a really perfect post. Or I've never had someone say, oh, you know what, I'm joining you because that picture you edited in Lightroom was just incredible. And I would love to be a part of your Thrive team. That never happens. Usually someone will be like, especially for me, they're like, I want to join you because you're hilarious or something like that, or because it's real. All of that stuff, think about that when you're like making the post and maybe you're not ready right now, or you're going into your stories and you're not as ready as you want to be. It's present. I know sometimes it hurts for people, but it's present. It's present over perfect. And perfect, no one is going to say like, I joined you because you had makeup on, you woke up like Pretty Woman, which doesn't really ever happen. Bless the people who do. But a lot of the times they're just joining because it's real stuff that they can relate to. So I wanted to share this. I had this whole thing of notes and I don't even know if I went over any of it. I got excited today. I'm thriving. That reminds me of the guy at Thrivepalooza. So I wanted to talk about this Crave formula that I really liked. I found it just when I was doing some research to help you kind of, and I'll post it in the Team Hustle page inside the social media guide, but it will help you like think about when you're making a post on social media, or you're just showing up on social media. So Crave, C-R-A-V-E, the C, can someone guess what it is? It's consistency. It is consistency above everything. And I will say, I love this business because sometimes you can take a couple days off and, things still flow. But if you're at the point of your business when you are really trying to create action, you got to go, 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 go. Y'all, I was on the bed to get a cesarean, an emergency C-section, and I was finishing a 3-way call because it was action time. We had a bonus that we had to hit. We had people we had to help. I think in her VIP trying to hit 4K. I was like, the baby can wait. Like, we've been here 6 hours already. He can wait 5 more minutes. Like, it was action mode, right? So consistency is so important at all costs. And that's why I'm challenging you to go, maybe today, if you're looking pretty like Nicole Brown and your hair is all curled up. It looks lovely, Nicole. Make some boomerangs that you can save. Take some pictures that you can save up. I mean, and think about, you don't have to like right now, it's just like when Jess and I were talking about reels, you don't always have to have the exact content you're going to put in right now. That's stressing you out. It's stressing me out. Okay. Just take the pictures and hold on to them so that when you go, oh crap, it's free credits day. Or how about, oh crap, we just had a new product launch. Oh crap, here's a new bonus that's coming out. Like, you can even, I know a lot of people took the photo off my page of where I had rank advancement bonuses above the whole team on Thrivepalooza. Take that, point to it. We got rank advancement bonuses going on all the rest of the month. There's so many things you can use it for. And then every time you just upload it to your Instagram, add your text, boom. You still have the same blank photo over here, right? So consistency. R is relevancy. So think about too, and I'm not saying everything you have to post is relevant to like your business, product, and opportunity, but maybe if it's not, like if you're finding for a week, it has no relevancy to the audience that you're trying to reach, try to reel it back in. Like how Kristen was saying, she was feeling a little stale. So she went back to the Lavelle fan page because she was feeling like, sometimes you just have to reset, go back to the basics. What I heard on a training with Rob Sperry and Brian Fryer, the one that Jess shared, which was incredible, by the way. They said the thing about leadership is not that they're better than you, it's that they do the basics better. We have no tools that you don't have. I'm not smarter than anybody or anything like that. I just do the basics better. Like get really, really good at doing basic things. Sharing about Thrive, sharing about the fact that we sample, sharing every single day our products. I don't care if I made $8 jillion in this company. You still would see me every morning, better energy, better focus, happier, gut health, better skin, showing my capsules. Because there's that one person that needs to see like, this is what we do. This is what it is. I take it every day too. So relevancy. A is action. As far as you taking action, that's a given. But will someone take action on your post? Is there a call to action? Like, what's your goal out of doing it? So if you make like a trial post, right? And you've got maybe no call to action, you're like, it's a trial, it's amazing, 3 steps. Where's the part where someone should take action? Like drop tired if you're a tired mama and you want to try a 3-day sample or 4-day sample. Will someone take action? So think about that every time you make a post too. Is it giving someone the opportunity to take some kind of action, or will they? That's why I like those engagement posts. It's so easy. You're asking a question. They're going to take action. V is valuable. One of my favorite Fraser Brooks things is be a fountain, not a drain. So try to give people value through things. And it does not have to be just through Thrive. Like if you're a mom, you probably have a ton of value that you could never believe. I saw some mom the other day, she took Tylenol in a little syringe and then squirted it into her kids' applesauce. And I was like, if I would have known that 2 years ago, there would have been a lot less fights in this house. But it is what it is. So value, right? And it can be anything that you want, but create value to people. Be the fountain, not the drain. I love that. And then E is emotion. People buy on emotion. People do everything on emotion. We're all just, I don't know about you, but I'm always like, if I see something that is like, oh my gosh, this is all proceeds go to this dog that's trying to get, I don't even care what it is. I'm buying like 4 of it. Proceeds go to the dog, get him a home. That's all I care about. So think about when you get an emotion out of something, you really want to make people go like, you know what? Even like the quote post, that's such a good quote. Like you ever had someone, you make a quote and they write like, man, that really hit home today, or that really spoke to me. And maybe you sometimes on Instagram, you can see, but not Facebook. Maybe they saved it and they're going to use it in the future, or they put it as their background. You're creating an emotion for them. And you're also creating the opportunity for them to like it, to do action, to comment, and maybe share it with someone they know or tag someone they know. And then people will go, you know what? I really want to follow Shar because Monday morning when I felt like garbage and she made this post that just made me feel so much better, I could use that in my life every single week. I'm sure we can all attest to that too, because sometimes I get on social media and I'm like, oh, it's like I'm on the wrong side. How'd I get here? But all you have to do is switch it up. It's very easy to switch up your audience. Start unfollowing things that don't give you value. Start, unfollowing people who don't give you value. Again, be a fountain, not a drain. Consume that same thing. Go to people who make you feel good about yourself and give you content ideas. And sometimes too, when we're following some of these people, we're getting ideas from, it makes us feel bad about ourselves. And I've been there. And you just have to remember, you're not going to be like anyone because you're you. And that's what differentiates you from every single person. You're you. If everybody sold Thrive, you would still be different because you're selling Thrive a different way. You're sharing a different story, a different way. So I'm going to put that formula in the team page so that you can use it for the future. Just when you're making a post, maybe just look at it for a second. And again, it goes back to being intentional. Like if you're just posting to post, and you're not seeing the results you want, that can be the most discouraging thing ever. But remember, you're not putting enough intention into it, saying like, you're better off, in my opinion, going and engaging. If I don't have anything to say, which is not very often, but sometimes I do, I just go and I engage on other people's stuff instead, because I don't want to make a crappy post that I just made because I needed to post and then no one liked it. And it, it just keeps going on my I suck train that day, right? So I'd rather you go engage with people. And just remember that all of this stuff is great, but if you are in a stage of action in your business, you need to take action. You need to be reaching out to people. You need to be talking to people who are liking your stuff. Conversations are, money's in the messenger, it really is. Having the social media stuff is great for when people show up, but if you are in action stage, take action. So I hope this was helpful today. Don't forget 7 o'clock tonight. I hope that everybody here plus your teams will show up. Again, if you can have your camera on, that would be great. She's going to rock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I'll tell you, it's probably going to be great. It always is. She's a really great human. So I'm super excited about that. And thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Go get people on Thrive.